Hello, welcome back to the Diski preview show. It's the year 2024, and this is the first episode. Igama lami litsangu, Mr. E.
And hello and happy new year. I'm yours truly, uThisha weDiski, and we're back to give you our views, previews, and facts on the biggest soccer games taking place over the weekend.
Today we've got 5 games headlining the first week of the year 2024, and we're going to start our journey or rather at the Peter Mokaba Stadium, where Stellenbosch is going to be trading blows with a Carling Black Label first 11 that promises to be a nail-biting one. And then after that, we're going to quickly go to Italy in a Serie A match. Inter Milan will be playing against Hellas Verona. The third featured game is going to take place at the Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal is going to be trading blows with Liverpool in an FA Cup match.
In our fourth game, we go back to the Italy Serie A, where we have Empoli, who host AC Milan. And last but not least, we have Torino, who host the Serie A defending champions, that is Napoli.
Those are certainly big matches to be on the lookout for the beginning of the year, weDiski.
Most definitely, Mr. E. Some very interesting matches to look forward to for the weekend. Don't forget to press the like button and most importantly, comment and subscribe.
And now let's take a look at the first match, which is on our list. At Stellenbosch, they'll be playing against the Carling Black Label first 11. weDiski, Stellenbosch comes into this game so excited after winning rather and beating Orlando Pirates and then picking up as well the Black Label Cup.
Firstly, Mr. E, congrats to Stellenbosch. Finally, a different province registers a silverware. We've become so accustomed to silverware staying in Gauteng, with Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates taking the silverware available in PSL. But congrats to Stellenbosch for finally writing the names in the silverware books. Now, coming back to this game, Mr. E. Now, what a great initiative by Carling Black Label. The fans have a say. The fans have picked or have selected the players that they want to see on the pitch. They've selected a lot of young blood players that are playing in the Diski challenge. I hope the young boys are up to the task.
Yeah, one of the highlights of that selection is Obrigado Umfundo Vilakazi, President Wama 2000, is going to be doing duty with the likes of Castillo in the middle of the park.
Look, Mr. A, this is the platform for Obrigado, that is Umfundo Vilakazi, to prove himself. The fans have shown that they have so much trust in him. Now it's up to him to show the spectators and the first team, that is Kaizer Chiefs, that he can play a role in the first team, that he does deserve to be part of the first team.
Most certainly deserves to be part of that first team. Now let's quickly get into the predictions. weDiski, Stellenbosch being coached by Steve Barker, he's going to be exchanging blows with Ribeiro. Who do you think is going to walk away victorious when the two teams meet?
I call this game a game of a hunger versus experience, where Stellenbosch is the experienced side versus the young side, the team that's full of young players who are hungry. So coming to the prediction, Mr. E, I'm giving to experience. Experience will beat hunger. So Stellenbosch, straight win.
Stellenbosch straight win from uThisha weDiski. Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at another game, but this time around in the Serie A in Italy. It's going to be Inter Milan. They'll be entertaining Verona. You are still watching the Diski preview show as we now take a look at the game between Inter Milan and Verona in a Serie A Premiership match. And at stake is 3 points. uThisha weDiski, Inter Milan comes into this game 2 points clear at the top of that table.
Look, Mr. E, Inter Milan are having the time of their lives. They're having a jolt there in the Serie A. I mean, they're scoring goals for fun. 18 games and they're sitting on a goal difference of plus 34. Martinez is currently the Italy Serie A top goal scorer with 15 goals. Also, you have the likes of Thuram, who's also chipping in. He's got 7 goals so far in the season. So it's looking good for Inter Milan.
Yeah, but they will not have it easy, uThisha weDiski, considering the fact that Verona is currently sitting at position number 17 with only 3 wins to show for this year. So surely they want to start climbing up the ladder to avoid playing or rather staying in that relegation zone.
Look, Verona, they've had it. It's opposite to how Italy are going about in the league. With Verona, they're not doing so well. I mean, only 2 points separate them and the team at the bottom of the league. So it's not good times for Verona. It's about time that they start picking up points. But it won't be easy, Mister. It won't be easy playing against Inter Milan, a team which is in great form.
Now let's get into the predictions part, the part that I love. Mr. uThisha weDiski, between Inter Milan and Verona, who's going to walk away victorious?
I'm giving it to Inter Milan, Mr. Inter Milan straight win.
Now let's quickly take a flight to England and at the Emirates Stadium, to be precise, where Arsenal, the Gunners, they'll be playing against Liverpool. uThisha weDiski, Liverpool, absolutely incredible thus far in the league right now, and currently sitting at the top of that table with courtesy of a couple of goals from Mo Salah.
What a game we have in our hands, Mr. E. What a game we have. Arsenal, the most successful team in the FA Cup, versus Liverpool, a team who's currently sitting at the top of the EPL log standings. So these teams actually recently met like a month ago. That game ended in a 1-1 draw, where Mohamed Salah actually scored the goal for Arsenal. Remember, Mohamed Salah is the leading goal scorer for Liverpool. And on the other hand, Saka has also scored in the past few games that Arsenal have played. So Saka has finally found his scoring boost again. So both of them will be looking to score or be very impactful in this game.
It certainly promises to be a big clash when these two teams meet. I think to be honest and to truthfully speaking, Liverpool has been phenomenal in front of goal, and everybody does agree with me. But several publications, uThisha weDiski, are saying Liverpool are the only team that will be able to wrestle away the championship from Manchester City.
That's a different ball game, Mr. That's a different ball game. There's a story for another day, Mr. Coming to the FA Cup, Mr. It's been a while since Liverpool have won the FA Cup. And Arsenal, yes, I've said earlier on, they're the most successful team in the FA Cup. But the last time they actually won the FA Cup was back in 2020. We know that Man City is currently defending the trophy. So Arsenal will actually be wanting to take that championship away from Man City.
Okay, now on to the predictions. uThisha weDiski, it's the Gunners. Mike Arteta, he will be going head to head with Jurgen Klopp, who's going to walk away victorious between the two coaches.
Look, Arsenal, Mr. E, had a poor run of late in the league, and they'll be wanting redemption in this cup. So I'm giving it to Arsenal. Arsenal win.
Arsenal win. Those are the predictions from uThisha weDiski. Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be bringing you more of our featured games. Now let's take a look at our fourth featured game. Empoli will be locking horns with AC Milan in another Serie A match. uThisha weDiski, AC Milan last won the championship in the season of 21-22, and up until now they're still struggling. They want to make sure they win that championship.
Look, Mr. It's been a while since AC Milan have won the championship, and we know they're very much capable of winning it. I mean, they have some quality. They have quality squad. They have players. They have players like Giroud. They have players like Pulisic, who are capable of who are leading the team to victory. They're currently sitting in third position and face a struggling Empoli side, who's currently sitting on number 19. So they'll be looking to rub salt in the wounds of Empoli.
Yeah, most certainly they will want to do that, uThisha weDiski, but I don't think it will be an easy one, as most of the teams at this time of the year or the season, they want to move away from the relegation zone. But now let's quickly get into the predictions. uThisha weDiski, Empoli versus AC Milan, who's going to walk away with the 3 points?
Look, Empoli is struggling in front of goals. They've only scored 10 goals in the 18 games. That's the least amount of goals in the Serie A. And they're facing AC Milan, who's capable of scoring a lot of goals. So AC Milan come to this game as favorites. I'm giving it to AC Milan.
Now let's take a look at the fifth and last featured game on today's episode. It's Torino and Napoli as we stay in the Serie A. Tisha weDiski, it's a mid-table clash between the two teams. Not a lot separates the two teams as they clash in the Serie A fixture. Tisha weDiski.
Look, Mr. E, coming to this game, Napoli, who are the defending champions of Serie A, find themselves in 8th position, and they're playing Torino, who are currently in 10th position. Napoli, they didn't continue from where they left off last season. They're struggling this season, Mr. E. To make matters worse, the top goal scorer, who is Victor Osman, is currently on suspension, so is not available for selection coming to this game. And we've seen in the past, Mr. E, that Napoli actually struggles when they play without Victor. So I see them struggling again coming to this game.
That's uThisha weDiski there for you. He's saying Napoli are blowing hot and cold this season, and they're currently struggling as they head their way to Torino, where they want to pick up the 3 points. Now let's quickly get into the predictions of that match. Tisha weDiski, Torino versus Napoli.
A very interesting game I'm looking forward to. A very tough game that we're gonna have. Both these teams will actually want victories. They both want 3 points. I'm giving it a draw, Mr. E. Straight draw.
That's a straight draw from yours truly. uThisha weDiski there is saying Napoli might not be able to beat Torino. Now let's quickly take a recap on today's games. Starting off with the first one that we spoke about, which is Stellenbosch versus the Carling Black Label All-Stars.
Stellenbosch win.
Inter Milan will be locking horns with Hellas Verona. uThisha weDiski.
Inter Milan win.
At the Emirates Stadium, it's going to be a big battle as Arsenal entertain Liverpool.
Arsenal win.
In the Serie A, Empoli is going to be playing against Milan, and at stake is 3 points. uThisha weDiski.
AC Milan win.
Staying in the Serie A, uThisha weDiski. Torino is going to be trading blows with Napoli.
Straight draw, Mr. E.
Big games to be on the lookout for this first week of the year 2024. uThisha weDiski.
Most definitely, Mr. E. We're spoiled in the first week, in the first weekend of the year. I hope to see a lot of goals. We do have Poker Bet codes available for the games that we've just spoken about. Simply take those Poker Bet codes and go place your bets at any of our branches nationwide. Or if you're an online customer, simply take the Poker Bet codes and place your bets online.
That's life made easy for you by the Bonus King Betfred. I would like to thank you very much for tuning into the first episode of the year. My name is yours truly, Mr. A.
Once again, thank you very much for watching. I'm yours truly, uThisha weDiski. Don't forget to press the like button, and most importantly, don't forget to comment and subscribe.